Hey everyone, welcome to Armored Warfare, the Russian test server. Now without facecam because I don't want my face to block any important stats. And we got a patch that changed a lot of things and I just wanted to talk with you about them. In this video we're talking about the PL-01 and you see there is actually a little bit more stuff down here. And since we're talking about stats, just to show you, stock commander, stock crew, and no retrofits at all. We have the armor upgrade on it. We have the base 120mm with the AP ammunition, 622 damage per round, 767 penetration. That's actually more than the Challenger 2B has on its 140. We have a reload time of 6.48 seconds. That is actually pretty impressive. Sure, we have less damage than the 140, but we have a really good rate of fire, so I think you can really get the damage through the rate of fire. Accuracy is on 0.12, so it's not that impressive, but you are more accurate than, for example, the Leopard. And the Challenger 2B has 0.11, sorry. But yeah, you're more accurate than the Leopard. For example, aim time with 3.5 seconds is pretty high. For example, the Leopard again has aim time 2.9, so for a light vehicle and only 120mm again, 3.5 seconds is pretty high for the aim time. You probably want to change that. But you also got heat ammunition on it, so we have 760 damage. That's basically what 140mm deals with AP. And we have a penetration of still 658. 656mm, I'm sorry. But these are actually pretty impressive stats, and we're able to penetrate most enemies in the front by aiming on weak spots, and basically everyone expected to be in its sights. So compared with this rate of fire, this vehicle is able to deal some serious damage. Then we got some more mobility stuff, also improved suspension with 10% more handling on rough terrain. We got improved drive sprockets that improves the acceleration on soft and difficult terrain up to 5%. There are no infos about how much you actually gain from what terrain, but on a light vehicle that is already pretty damn fast. Again, an acceleration boost. I don't know if this is something we actually needed for this vehicle, because you are already super mobile with this. But it is how it is, and it's, yeah, actually increases more the mobility of your vehicle. And since you're a light vehicle, this is what you're all about, mobility. Then we got the APS system. 3 rockets will be cocked, 30 seconds internal cooldown, 3 charges of smoke screen with 5 seconds between them, and an improved air conditioner with increased crew stats by 2%. This is actually a lot. We have thermal camo, so I'm sorry. So the effectiveness of thermal sights is reduced by 30% and increases the vehicle's camouflage factor by 5%. So you gain really a lot of camo of this, thanks to this. Then we have the auto-fire suppression system, the sat-nav system with 40-meter increased view range. So we end up at 425 meters of view range. Compared to the 400 meter you get with the main battle tanks, this is not too crazy, but 25 more meter view range are 25 more meter you can see. So this is also a pretty nice update. And with the improved gunner sights, we increase or improve the overall accuracy by 10%, which is actually a lot. So the gun says we have accuracy of 0.12, and thanks to the gunner sights we are already down on 0.11, so on 0.01 better only thanks to these sights. Then we have the improved fire control system, reduces the aim time by 20%, which is great and a lot, since we have our 3.5 seconds aim time. Improved gun stabilizer, increased the accuracy while on the move by 20%, so basically our largest aim circle is already 20% smaller, which is great, which increases our aim time basically, or reduces the time to be fully aimed again. And improved autoloader with an increased rate of fire by 5%. So all these updates are really great for this vehicle. And yeah, let's have a look at all these things here. Since we are using 120mm smoothbore, we are also able to fire rockets. We have 622 damage, 767 pen with AP, 760 damage with 656 penetration, and we have 826 by penetration of 1388mm with the rockets. Sure, they are only with a speed of 200 meters per second. You have a reload time of 9.88 seconds, which is pretty high. You have a wait time of 1.5 seconds, and 1388mm of penetration isn't so much, because when we take the Armata, for example, for its armor, it's a shaped charge. We have 1176 in the front and over 2000 in a turret, so it's actually not too much penetration, but it is enough to actually penetrate pretty hard targets and deal a lot of damage. But since you only have one salvo, you have to think about it. Basically every vehicle on this tier has APS, so your first rocket will be lost through the APS. So in PvP, for example, you might want to use them at the end of the match where most APS already ran out of charge, or you saw already someone firing a rocket, or you know you have the time to fire the one rocket, reload for 9.88 seconds and fire the next one. But just to have the opportunity to fire ATGMs is pretty awesome. Now for the armor, our armor is basically pretty good when you think about it. We're a light vehicle with all around pretty decent armor and pretty decent angles. Even if we only have 111 in a sight, we have a pretty good angle here, so even autocannons should have a hard time with this and the spaced armor and basically the tracks and whatsoever. And when you manage to turn your front to them, it's basically game over for autocannons. Frontal armor is pretty good, pretty bouncy. You can also bounce a lot of shots from main battle tanks. So even if you have only less armor with 555, which is a lot for a light vehicle, you have really good angles, and yeah, that's this stuff. Now let's have a look at the final stats with, again, no retrofits, base crew, base commander, damage per minute of over 6,000 with real time of 6.17 seconds, 2,695 hit points, which is okay for a light vehicle. When you think about it, the Leopard, for example, has 3,180. So yeah, that's okay. Max speed of 70.2 kilometers per hour and an acceleration of only 3.14 seconds to reach 32. When we have a look to the Leopard, sure, it's a main battle tank, but it should be the most mobile one. You have 5.47 and you have 3.14 on the PL-01, which is a light vehicle, so yes, this is okay. But this is actually a real fast acceleration. Now for the camo rating. This is something really crazy. I know the concept PL-01 is all about camo, and we have a pretty high camo rating of 37125. So this is a really high camo rating. An overall accuracy 0.11, aim time of 2.82. Stock commander, no retrofits. The base is aim time is 3.5 seconds, so we're down to 2.82, which is great when you think about it. Stock crew, stock commander, no retrofits. So this is actually really great. So the high aim time on the stock, or the stock aim time on the cannon, is thanks to all these upgrades you have in the tank really okay. And yeah, still PL-01, pretty great vehicle that was already really great and now got even buffed with more mobility and this stuff. I really like this one. I really like it, and I'm sure I will get this one. And yeah, that's basically all about the dead elephant. I just can't stop calling it this way. Which is a really nice light vehicle. And yeah, that's basically it. Thanks for watching, and I hope I see you soon. Bye!